But I think it's exciting time for Hartford in the sense that Pratt Street, for the first time in a very long time, is what, fully leased?
Yeah. Basically fully leased or at least committed. We have a couple of LOIs that are signed pending lease and things like that. But every space here is going to be full on Pratt.
So tell me what you guys are involved with here specifically.
Yeah.
So that, because I know you're not necessarily involved on the left side. But
That's
right
right.
Side.
Yeah. So the right side of the street, basically all the way down to the society room.
Okay.
And realistically, Lexington is the developer of 99 Pratt Street. Okay. Shelbourne, I believe, is the ownership. We are property management for this, as well as developer, and we are property management for the rest of the block as well. Essentially, they just did 97 apartments here. Marty at the helm of the development team, and Innicon built it out right on time, right on budget, and really kicked butt with it. And this is a really unique building because it's the historic Steiger building, Steiger department store.
Yeah,
So
I remember. Sure,
it was the Macy's of its day, apparently around here.
Yeah.
Essentially converting it into apartments and just kind of making for a new use for it. Really is going to breathe new life into it. So.
Yeah, that's awesome. I know you've been really active in just kind of getting things going. So before we actually go around and shoot more video, I'm here with Kevin Kenny. Kevin is involved with Lexington Partners, his dad's company, and is very much involved with the renovations and things that are going on Pratt Street. I see his name. I see deals getting made. Yeah. And so it's exciting for us. We've been in downtown Hartford for, on and off, but certainly for the past 10 years, our company has been in Hartford.
Yep.
And so it's great to see Pratt Street get redeveloped. And I know people are thinking, downtown Hartford, what's happening with people and challenges and space and this and that. So great stuff happening right here in the heart of it with Hartford Hospital coming into play, bringing, 300 employees at some point. It's what they're doing.
Yeah, it's even north of that from what I understand. But that's all great stuff.
So that's great. Feet on the street. And for the first time, again, I think we talked about, Pratt Street is leased up with different kinds of venues, restaurants, and things like that. So we're going to take a look at a little bit of that, and hopefully Kevin can take us into. We're going to be able to see a unit.
Yeah, we're going to go ahead and
look at the renovations at the Pratt Street, 99 Pratt Street, where they're doing 95 units?
97
units.
That's right. Yep.
So good news about that. They started pre-leasing in the first month. They're up to 25 leases.
Yep, that's right.
And so that's a great sign as well. So this is Kevin Kenny. We're on Pratt Street, and we're going to have a little fun and look at some real estate.
Awesome. Appeal of being, a Yukon kind of themed bar across the street from the XL Center really appealed to him.
Yep.
I said, man, this is going to be super visible, and right now you're going to get some stuff at a price per square foot that you're never going to see again.
Exactly. Yeah, the timing is definitely good.
Yeah.
So they're going to put restaurant bar.
Yep.
Here, and what's the theme of that?
It's a sports bar.
Sports bar. Okay.
Yeah, and they took half of the old Max Beebo space next door, so they're punching through the wall to make this space a little bigger. They have a mezzanine. It's cool. It's a historical space. And a lot of TVs, a lot of good food, that kind of stuff.
Yeah, visibility is fantastic here.
Yeah. So there's that kind of started it all.
Yeah.
And then we basically said to ourselves, shoot, if we're able to kind of attract some local talent, why don't we keep trying? So
Absolutely.
So that's what we did. We I really kind of started out first reaching out to friends, and then I started reaching out to just concepts that I personally wanted to dine at or drink at, and it was really just a matter of reaching out to people. I worked with Julio Concepcion with the Chamber of Commerce to help kind of craft the Heartlift program that they released, which essentially that program in a nutshell is the city is willing to match up to $50 a square foot for new retail tenants coming to Hartford, and up to $150,000, and so basically a lot of these young entrepreneurs and a lot of these folks that are young companies, you can see their brands on the windows. It's the seed capital to start up something, that's the hardest part.
Absolutely. I never would have thought of tattoos and coffee.
That's right. No,
But
yeah,
it's here.
That's
here.
That's
and
right.
I've got people that are weighing in as to what the tattoo is going to be.
I'll tell you. It's funny. I that's the other thing is with so much drinking around. I don't know. I don't know if how great of an idea it is to be drinking right next door to a tattoo shop. You might wake up with a mistake, but these people are awesome.
Johnny Vaughn come out and have a tattoo like Mike Tyson, across his eye. Say, well, how did that happen?
Right. No, yeah, but they're very popular. They're like a really
awesome.
high quality tattoo shop that's operating right now out of the west end of Hartford, I believe, and so they're looking forward to coming down.
That's great. And of course the barbershop. Yep, been here a long time.
Yeah, that's getting a full gut renovation. They're kind of refreshing. He's been here for over 20 years, so we're working with Chris, and he's a fan favorite in Hartford.
Absolutely. I used to come to town with my dad back when he had his Mayflower moving here in Hartford.
Yeah, sure.
And Professional Barber was right on Trumble.
Amazing.
And so I was 8 years old.
Yeah.
And I was getting my hair cut there when I had hair.
How awesome is that?
So it's great. Yeah, those guys are coming back. And then of course Jerry at the tobacco shop. He's excited about getting a new space.
Yeah, he's Jerry's. He's currently at 55 Pratt while we're working on his space as well. And we're really kind of elevating the experience of the cigar lounge here. And that's been a cool kind of learning experience for us, just because. Cigar shops need a certain type of ventilation.
Oh, right.
They need a lot of things that need to be accounted for in the engineering side of things. And
absolutely,
ultimately, what I can say is when Jerry's shop is back open, it's going to be the cleanest area you'll ever see in a tobacco shop. Period.
That's awesome.
We're doing a lot in that regard.
Yeah, it was in Jerry's shop that I learned that my daughter smoked cigars.
There you go.
We came to get some cigars for a wedding they were traveling to, she and her husband.
Yeah,
and she says, Jerry, can you give me 4 of those? And I'm like, what? Who are those for? So she says, oh yeah, Dad, I smoke cigars. It's fantastic.
That's too funny.
So I know it's not on your side of the street necessarily, but the Bloom Bake Shop is a nice asset to to the area.
Oh, they what a nice job they did in here.
Yeah.
And that's just like honestly, all the businesses on this street, everyone incoming, they're all of the same mindset, which is the more activity the better. And the more bars, the more restaurants, because there's a lot of people, myself included, that will grab a drink at one, grab a drink at the next, they like the to have options all in the same night. So
absolutely.
It's really cool.
Oh, sorry. So
but yeah, the great bakery. They're doing flowers and all that kind of stuff. And she, I believe she used to work with the state or the city or something.
Okay.
But yeah, they kind of cruised along because they had all the contacts and knew how to work with all the codes and everything else. So they're the model student of the street at the
Perfect.
Yeah.
At some point, we'll when we get up there, my dad was part of the brick program and had purchased bricks for his brothers and sisters.
Yeah.
And for my brothers and sisters, not sisters, but my brothers as well as my mom. So our names are on Pratt Street since I don't know what year they did, probably in the 80s. I think they did the renovation.
So believe it or not,
what do you know about that?
My name is also somewhere down there. Yeah. I stumbled across it once in my 1,000 trips down this street.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, it's great. And right now we're actually re-waterproofing the sidewalks.
Okay.
And all of those bricks had to be labeled and stacked in a certain way so that they get laid out exactly the same way they were. So the city cares very much about that program.
Yeah. So we're gonna go take a look at what's going on upstairs and take a couple of views of the apartments and the renovation that these guys are doing. So it's exciting.
Let's do it.
Take us up.
All right. This is all on the historic regs.
Yeah.
So underneath the former drop ceiling here, was this masterpiece that clearly is super ornate and detailed.
Yeah, and I remember that before the drop ceiling.
Yeah. Oh, you do. Okay.
Yeah.
Sure. Yeah.
My brother actually managed this building.
Oh, cool.
My brother Steve Gemme.
Yeah.
He worked with the Farley Company at the time.
Sure.
So he managed this building and a couple other buildings on Trumbull Street.
That was
That
unreal.
was 40 years ago.
Yeah. No, that, I
45
mean,
years.
and this was definitely covered for at least the last 20. We would
Yeah.
have to guess, and
Very
you
cool.
know, it's been restored to its former glory. So we're pretty excited about that. But you know, again, the rest of the building has a little bit more of a modern flair once you get out of some of the historic parts. Model unit, just to kind of see the luxury living that's going to be going on here.
Really nice high ceilings.
Nice bedroom, closets, great view of Pratt Street. You know, and in the summer, these are all going to be the street's going to be filled with chairs and tables and all sorts of cool stuff.
Really nice.
But yeah, if you check out these bathrooms too, they're, you know, what we find is, you know, going a little extra with the bathrooms.
Yeah.
It's a major thing. You know, we even did so much as, you know, LED lit mirrors that you know, that essentially light up to just give, you know, the ladies some, you know, some good lighting for makeup and all sorts of stuff like that. So,
Ladies,
yeah.
I'm looking pretty good here.
Yeah, you look good.
Yeah, really nice.
Thank you, Gab. All this detail had to be preserved. So,
Yeah.
you know, you work with what you got in that regard, but it really does look cool. Yeah, so this is an example of an amenity space that would otherwise not have windows, but we essentially are turning this into a library and just like a relaxing area for, you know, tenants on the floor to hang out.
Yeah, that's
So-
fantastic. Really nice. Like I said, some of the interior spaces, you know, you have to be
Oh, yeah.
creative, you know, and
Oh, absolutely.
makes it not feel so interior.
Yeah. Got to kind of work with what you got, but this is really came out nice. So that's a, you know, living area mixed in with the kitchen.
Not bad.
You know, you got the sliding barn bathroom doors.
Very cool.
Then you got the frosted glass doors to the little bedroom there. Pretty neat. All those late nights you're pulling at Sentry, you might consider thinking about it, getting a spot over here. Got a new gym just installed about a week ago. And this is a fully stacked gym. There's even more equipment on the way. And then we basically have a Peloton room, you know, with open floor for yoga and all sorts of cool stuff like that.
Very cool. Very cool.
So, you know, it's the little perks and things like this that you know, that have really assisted with you know, getting off to a hot start with the pre-lease and everything else. Tub anymore.
Yeah, which I'm sure was a
These get a lot of action, believe it or not. And, you know, I think it's like 30 to 35% of our tenants, you know, across the, you know, country basically all have dogs. So, you know, it's a major part of the program.
That's a nice amenity.
Around. So we're excited about the future here.
Yeah, it's great. You guys are doing an amazing job, and you know, the reputation and the commitment and, you know, attention to detail and quality, you know, shows through in all the projects that you guys are working on. So. fantastic tour with Kevin Kenny with Lexington Partners, doing their renovation here on Pratt Street, which is going to be a dynamic, fun place to be. Restaurants, retail, and apartments. We saw some great apartments, which we shared with you as part of the video, and they are ready to go. They actually have tenants that are occupying this space now, and we're looking for retail to start unfolding beginning of the year, which is exciting. And then the whole Sage Allen townhome conversion, we took a look at that as well. So, Kevin, thank you. It was great to visit with you.
It's awesome to hang with you.
And
yeah,
look forward to more updates and seeing you on Pratt Street.
Thank you guys so much.